Chapter 5. Bitcoin, From Rebellion to Integration. Part 1. The Crisis that Gave Birth to Bitcoin. In 2008, the world watched as the global financial system unraveled. Lehman Brothers collapsed. Wall Street shook. Millions of people lost their jobs, their homes, and their trust in the system. Governments rushed in, not to save the people, but to rescue the very institutions that caused the collapse. The US Federal Reserve printed trillions of dollars under a policy called quantitative easing. Interest rates dropped to near zero. The system had failed, but instead of being replaced, it was propped up by money that came from nowhere. Then, on October 31st, 2008, a white paper appeared online. It was titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, written by someone, or some group, called Satoshi Nakamoto. Just a few months later, on January 3rd, 2009, the first Bitcoin block was mined. Embedded in its code was a headline from The Times, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. Bitcoin wasn't just a technical invention, it was born from a deep sense of betrayal. Part 2. The Philosophy, a Dream of Trustless Money. Bitcoin was unlike anything the world had seen before. No central authority, no borders, a fixed supply of 21 million coins. Governments couldn't print more, banks couldn't manipulate it. No one could seize it unless they had your private key. It was designed to be money by the people, for the people. At the core of this system was something called blockchain, a transparent, unchangeable ledger shared across thousands of computers. Every transaction was verified not by trust, but by code. For early adopters, Bitcoin wasn't just finance, it was freedom. Part 3. The Limits of a Revolution. But reality eventually set in. To function as money, a currency needs three things. It has to be a medium of exchange, a unit of account, and a store of value. Bitcoin struggled with the first two. Its price swung wildly. Transactions were slow and expensive. Most people didn't use it to buy things. They held on to it, hoping it would go up in value. Merchants still priced everything in dollars. Governments taxed Bitcoin like property, not like money. So the dream shifted. Bitcoin didn't become a currency, it became an asset. Part 4. Digital gold, Bitcoin finds its role. As its use in everyday payments faded, a new idea took hold. Bitcoin is digital gold. It's scarce, decentralized, and censorship-resistant. It offers an alternative to fiat currency, especially in places facing hyperinflation or capital controls. In countries like Venezuela and Zimbabwe, Bitcoin became a lifeline. In wealthier nations, it became a symbol of monetary independence. Big companies started noticing. Tesla, Square, MicroStrategy, they all added Bitcoin to their balance sheets. Hedge funds began calling it an uncorrelated asset. Analysts compared it to gold. Bitcoin had survived, not as money, but as a store of value. Part 5. The Trojan Horse. Bitcoin becomes a vessel for the dollar. Then came a twist. In many developing countries, people began using Bitcoin not to escape the dollar, but to access it. Why? Because along the same blockchain networks that carried Bitcoin, there were also stable coins, like USDT and USDC. These are digital tokens backed one-to-one by the US dollar. You don't need a bank account. You don't need permission. Just a crypto wallet. Suddenly, someone in Argentina, Nigeria, or Lebanon could hold digital dollars without touching a single American bank. And what made that possible? Bitcoin's infrastructure. The revolution had become a highway. Bitcoin's dream of defeating fiat ended up building roads for its expansion. Part 6. Whatever the dollar touches. There's a pattern in history. Whatever the US dollar attaches to, it transforms. It happened with global banking, oil, international trade, and now it's happening with Bitcoin. Stablecoins have turned blockchains into dollar distribution networks. The same decentralized tools built to resist control now help the dollar reach every corner of the world. Bitcoin didn't break the system, it fueled it. Part 7. Bitcoin's place in the empire. Today, Bitcoin lives a double life. In the West, it's treated like a tech stock, traded, regulated, and taxed. In the global South, it's a bridge to dollars. In financial markets, it moves with risk sentiment and interest rates. In regulation, it's watched closely. Bitcoin didn't topple the empire, it became part of it. Part 8. What remains? And yet, something powerful still remains. Bitcoin may have been absorbed into the system, but its core hasn't changed. Its code is open. Its supply is fixed. Its network is borderless. No government can rewrite that. No central bank can alter its fundamentals. Even as it carries digital dollars, Bitcoin still whispers a message. There is another way. A way without banks, without borders, without trust in men, only trust in math. Whether Bitcoin fulfills that dream remains to be seen. But the dream itself, that money can be free, has already changed the world.